And welcome back to Crash and Burn Gaming with Joel. Today we are going to go back into the Huey in DCS, and this is another mission that we have from the downloaded user file on DCS, free missions that they offer, set up by patrons, obviously. This is called Huey Playground version 2 CBY Reflected. And I think we're going to try Medevac5 today. I think we've done a few of these, and we're just going to go for it. I haven't flown in about a month. I've been doing a lot of American truckers simulation. So this is the second time that I'll be flying, and that should be fun. Try and remember what I got to do. And I know we're going to need our radios, our beacons, so we'll turn those up, turn off all the sensitivity, and we'll be watching the vertical line once we get set up for the beacon. We'll watch the vertical line here on the DMI to give us a bearing once we get started. And we do not have any guns other than what's on the chopper itself. We have, I think, 2 M60s, door gunners, and no rockets and no other guns for the pilot or co-pilot. So we're basically just going to fly, and they're going to take care of the rest. And it looks like our wind is coming straight from the north. Once we get powered up here, get our radio set up. Alright, so we get the throttle up. Compass is set. Green, 7 to 9. Good to go. And the last thing would be to turn on our altimeter. There we go. And that'll turn on, yep. And we'll turn on some lights. I like having lights in. It's daytime, but you know. And we're not going to have any collision or position lights or anything. We're going to go dark. Alright, so let's get into the menu, and we're going to go Medevac5 4070. Okay, there we go. Looks like that's set. Looks like we're good. Let's just turn that. Yep, just test it. Okay, vertical line. We're going to be watching the vertical line. And it looks like other traffic. I think we're good to go. Let's get our door gunners figured out. We're going to open those guys up. We're going to set those on free fire. And then we're going to set them for long burst down here. Yep. Alright, and I believe we are ready to go. Free and clear. Looks like we're good. I think we're good. Alright, let's get this mission going. Okay, good. So let's get it up. Alright, and away we go. And now, where is the beacon going? 4070, right? Oops, hang on. I'll just have an autopilot. There we go. I think that's 4070. Good to go. And let's see where this takes us. Where? This is not right here. Something's going on. It's telling me I'm way off here, so why is that? Yeah, that's not working again. My radios are set. But we are not getting a reading. Oh, okay, hang on. See, it just moved there. Oh, you know why. There we go. Probably because the hills were in the way. It didn't have a direct line of sight to the beacon. So you have to gain some altitude for that for it to be able to pick that up. Okay. Yeah, start picking up some speed. And then once we get close, should see some green smoke at some point. We'll get up to cruise. We are heading in the right direction. And I have no idea how far we gotta go. Going to try and keep that centered. And then we'll be on our way. Alright, I'm going to put it on autopilot. And we'll just take a peek around. Get a good shot of it fly by. Looks like there's some green smoke over there, but I don't think that's totally in the wrong direction. Oh, the sound of that's pretty awesome. Did a little bit of forestry work in the early 90s up in the Northwest Territories, and a little bit of firefighting for one summer out of Hay River, and that's how they used to get us into the bush. Past the tree line would be Huey, Bell Huey 204s. They did have some older choppers there too, and those bush pilots are just amazing. They could land in a small area, maybe 40-50 feet off the clearing off the blades, and they could put it right down in there, put you down on some rocks. It was pretty awesome. Alright. Still heading in the right direction. Turn our volume down, we don't need that. Good height, 800 feet, 1700 off sea level. Oh. Somebody shooting at us. Oh, it looks like a transport. That looks like a big fire or something. Let's go drive by that, or fly by that, sorry. See what's going on. A lot of smoke there. That's not our mission this time, but that looks pretty bad, whatever it is. Ooh, that's a big fire. Woo. That's bad news for somebody. All right. Head off to our beacon. Gain some altitude here. working good. No issues. Looks like there's another smoke over there. Probably another medevac mission we haven't done yet. And we'll probably get to that one at some point. And at some point we should see some green smoke once we get close. And we have to remember the wind is coming straight at us from the north. When we're landing, we have to make sure we're landing into the wind just to help us out. Keep us from smashing up. On my second flight back. Don't want to do that. That's not ours. That's not the one. It's too far over. Ah, there we go. And that is where we gotta go. So we'll do a little bit of a sweep. I don't know that there's any enemies here. Let's take a peek. There are enemies here. So we need to clear these guys out first. And they're probably in the bush along the tree line. So let's go straight in. See if we can't clear these guys out before we land. We don't want to be low and slow. And they're over to the left. Whether they're going to be a problem or not, we're not sure. Looks like there's a clearing right there. Probably on the other side of that tree line. I don't think they're going to be a problem. They're too far over there. They're way on the other side of that tree line, way over there. I think they're too far away to worry about. There we go. Infantry. Okay, I don't think we gotta worry about them. Start slowing her down. Fast. I gotta make a go around. Didn't judge that properly. my landings need to work. We're landing on an incline too, like on a hill, which makes things a little bit harder. Alright, we'll get into ELT and we'll just kind of mooch over here. We have to get very close to the smoke or not. Set her down. See if we have to pick these dudes up. Okay, transport. Distracted. And they are in. Alright, and we'll just check our 5 troops on board. Okay, so I think our FARP was 4040. Okay, we're set. It's reading, and we need to get out of here. Alright, so we're on a hill. So that... Very careful. Okay, and we're going up a hill too, so catch up some speed. We're not going into the wind. There we go. Woo. And we are off. Like a herd of turtles. Alright, we got our guys. I wish it would show the guys at the back here too. That would be cool if you seen guys lined up here as they get in. Man, there's a lot of smoke here, lots of damage going on over here. Heading back to base. And when you pick up troops too, it automatically calculates that, and it changes the flight characteristics and the handling of the Huey, so you have to adjust for landings and takeoff for the extra weight. 5 guys at 200 pounds each, 1,000 pounds. And it does make a difference, you can feel it, which is really cool. So we've just got a nice simple flight back. Once we get to the FARP, we'll come in from the south into the wind and land on our pad like normal, and that will be the end of that. And I don't know whether or not we're going to be going through enemy territory, and it looks like we're going to be going right over top. So I think we're going to just scoot down this valley to the right. Well, we're pretty high. We're 4,000 feet up, so I don't think, yeah, we're not going to have to worry too terribly much. At 4,000 feet, they're not going to be able to shoot us, I don't think. That's almost a mile, it's 3/4 of a mile. So we're safely out of the range of small arms fire. As for the other ones, like rocket launchers and RPGs, not so much, but I don't think they factored that in too terribly much here. I think most of it is small arms fire. And at 4,000 feet. I think we're going to try and speed up here a little bit. Just to get a little more speed. Clicks, 60 knots back to basis. We can do better than that. That's a long way. Alright, there we go. Dropped a little altitude, but that's okay. Picked up 60 knots. And we're headed straight toward the base. Let's put on the autopilot and enjoy the scenery. Pretty good map. I mean, you've got the mountains. Toward the south here, you've got the ocean, or I'm not sure which sea it is. And I believe our FARP is right over there somewhere. Or actually, it's right there. I don't... Yeah, there it is right there. Okay. Come in a little to the adjust my camera. As we get over this town, we'll start dropping some altitude. Oh, looks like we dropped it a little bit already. Come into a nice slow descent. Got a ways to go yet. We're going to pick up some more speed. We dropped a whole bunch of speed here. I think the max is about 130. But I don't think we gotta go that far. There we go. I think that was the crashed Huey we did last time. I believe so. And there's lots of smoke over there. Wow, lots of smoke over there too. Very good user file. It's got lots of different missions. There we go. Take it off autopilot and then we'll just start descending. Parks right over there. Come around those trees and put her down. into the wind will slow down quite a bit. Probably went a little too far out. I want to make sure that I set up properly. A little bit short on that landing. Gotta work on that. Yep. Don't go backwards. Yeah, I got a little work to do to get back into shape. It's definitely right down on the edge. There we go. Whew, that was terrible. And unload. Drop the back at base. And there we go. Another successful mission. And I think that'll be it for today. So we'll just start our shutdown. We don't need to do too much here. Turn them off. We leave everything else on. Actually, turn that off. Turn our lights down. Low RPM warning. Bring the RPMs down. And we can probably close up the doors. There we go, good to go. And we'll turn battery off. turn those off. There we go. Fuel's off. And we are done. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.